Among these, Ambiorix spoke according to this manner. So all the rest of this is Ambiorix speaking. Okay, but because it's Caesar reporting Ambiorix speaking, it's like a parade of indirect statement. Thank you, Caesar. Okay, so it's a parade of indirect statement. And some of this is going to sound wonky because the literal English translation, like to translate it literally like the AP wants, you have to follow the verb tenses, which makes it sound kind of weirdo in English. Okay. That he himself confessed that on behalf of Caesar's benefits, or like in return for Caesar's benefits to him, he owed him very much. Okay, so now Ambiorix is going to list the reasons he's indebted to Caesar. Okay, and the verbs are subjunctive because subordinate verbs in indirect discourse become subjunctive. So it's like clauseception, like it's a subordinate clause of another subordinate clause. Okay, so we got because by his aid he had been freed from the tribute. What does that mean? What does it mean to be freed from the tribute?
Like he was a sacrifice. Or not a sacrifice.
Yeah, he didn't have to like pay extra taxes as a punishment for being conquered by the Romans. What does this say about Caesar? Makes Caesar look merciful, right? He owes Caesar because Caesar got him out of paying taxes. Okay? Caesar got him out of paying taxes not to Caesar, but to the Aedui Attuki, his friends. That's what it tells us next. Okay, so he had been freed from the tribute, which he had been accustomed to pay to the Aedui Attuki, his neighbors. Okay, and this consuiset is consuewiset. Okay, and this is a relative clause of characteristic. Okay, so that's his reason number one. His reason number two is, and because both his son and his brother's son had been restored to him by Caesar. Which the Aduatuci, or talking about whom the Aduatuci had held in the number of the hostages having been sent among them in servitude and or in slavery and chains. So basically what happened is, I'm guessing the Aduatuci conquered Ambiorix and his peeps. Okay, then Caesar went and conquered the Aduatuci and then returned the prisoners to Ambiorix and his peeps and freed them from the penalty. Probably to keep them from attacking, but who knows.